Google was incorporated on September 4, 1998 as a novel search engine using PageRank rather than simply counting the number of times a particular word appears on a page. This fresh idea quickly spawned one of the most powerful search engines and internet companies the world has ever seen. A quick browse of the list of Google products on Wikipedia yields dozens of desktop applications, mobile products, web products, mapping products, and search products all owned by the internet giant. Odds are we have all used a Google product, whether consciously or not. Google's email service, Gmail, boasted almost 30 million users as of 2009, and their internet browser, Chrome, was also 30 million strong in that same year. Granted, Chrome users only make up 3.6% market share of internet browsers, but considering Chrome launched in 2008, this is amazingly fast growth. Can we trust this rapidly growing corporation with our most personal and private information? Google is not one to let this growth and publicity go to waste. In their terms of service, they make mention to the fact that they perform interest-based advertising. They claim to offer transparency in advertising policies, choice in participation, and refrain from collecting personally identifying information. Google does a good job when it comes to remaining transparent. It is very easy to find information about their privacy policy and the information they gather through their various websites and applications. Regarding the choice in participation, Google does allow individual users to opt out of interest-based advertising. The problem I see here is that I, like most people, don't bother reading the terms of service when I use a website. Because I didn't read the terms of service and opt out of interest-based advertising, this means that Google can place a cookie on my computer which relays information about my personalized IP address, the pages I have visited, the date and time I visited the page, and the browser and operating system used. It is my belief that the fact that Google collects information about IP addresses is in many ways personal. IP addresses can be used to track the actual physical location of your computer network. God forbid you use Google's internet browser Chrome, like I do, because in addition to this relatively basic information, Google Chrome features send limited additional information to Google. Just what is included in this limited information is somewhat of a mystery, but whenever you type a URL or any search queries into the address bar, Chrome sends this information to Google. So in effect, they know everything you have searched for and every website you've visited. Are you thoroughly creeped out yet? If not, consider this, the autofill option, a very convenient feature that allows you to store information like your address, name, phone number, and even credit cards, so anytime you want to order something online you don't need to go through the hassle of entering everything by hand. But this also means that all of your most personal information is stored on Google's servers. Google claims this information is used for interest-based advertising and to help improve Chrome and other Google services. And Google says it protects this valuable information by anonymizing IP address data after 9 months, but one can only speculate on the security measures used to protect that information from hackers. The original Google cookies were set to expire in the year 2038, but in an effort to improve privacy they have changed the cookies to auto-expire after Google services aren't used for 2 years. However, the cookies auto-renew if the Google services are used. So in effect, the cookies might not expire for the entirety of your life and then some. Google's email service, Gmail, takes this information gathering to the next level. Gmail scans all users' emails to filter spam and locate viruses, which is fairly standard practice for webmail providers. However, Google also uses this technology to deliver targeted text ads and other related information. By related information they mean Gmail is capable of recognizing an address in an email, then linking it to Google Maps, for example. Receiving ads that are relevant to email messages may seem intrusive to some and banal to others, but Gmail also stores your email messages so they can be recovered in case of system failure. This appears to be a convenient safeguard against losing all of your emails. However, Google does not disclose the length of time these backup copies are stored for, and for me this is a worrying aspect of their privacy policy, especially when they claim to maintain complete transparency. Though they explicitly state that no human is ever involved in the email scanning process, there are other aspects that worry me. In their privacy policy, Google acknowledges there is always the danger that these messages can be obtained and used for purposes that may harm you, such as possible misuse of your information by governments, as well as by your email provider. Basically, Google is saying they can do whatever they want with your information. Even though no humans are currently involved in the targeted advertising algorithm, Google does not say that humans will never be involved in the process. Who's to say somewhere down the line some guy named Fred won't be reading all of your email and deciding what ads are best for you? With all of this information Google can gather and store linked to your IP address, is it any wonder that government agencies want access to this plethora of data? Google in fact does respond to government requests for data, though they claim to only comply in criminal cases when they have no other choice, and they do provide users with the number of requests and the percent of compliance. It is my firm belief that Google should not utilize targeted advertising unless its users consciously agree to the terms of service. This does not mean that targeted advertising is a bad thing. I enjoy receiving relevant advertising, but I believe that Google should use an opt-in option rather than an opt-out option. This would ensure that people know what they are getting into, before all of their sensitive data is available online.